That's one our boss actually has.
Yeah,
Dan has 3 of those in his garage.
Find that YouTube video.
Yeah, you can find that YouTube video. We're actually going to do a more detailed one, and we're going to put it on the podcast where he's going to go ahead and see how far he can go, and we're going to look at all the details of his app and everything else, and we're going to kind of experience it with him, and then bring him on here to talk about it.
Yeah, for those who don't know, our owner has a YouTube video out there of the Powerwall's on his home. He basically cuts it off for like 3 days.
I think he ran 3 days.
Like 3 days to see how, can I live off just solar and battery and no grid for 3 days. And
I'll put the link on here.
Okay.
You'll see it right here on the screen. There's the link, and we'll use that for anybody that wants to take a look at that video. It's actually a really good video.
Yeah, it's a good educational.
Secondarily, now the Powerwall Plus. So the Powerwall Plus came out and it changed a little bit. So what happened is, notice how you look at it on that picture there. It's 2 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You got the battery below, and then now you have an inverter. It's a 7.6K inverter that's part of the setup. So, and it's liquid cooled inverter, which is kind of neat. So the liquid cooled battery, liquid cooled inverter, very important in our environment. You'll see that it has the same 13.5 capacity, 7.6 on-grid power because it's got a 7.6 inverter, 5K continuous, and the backup is 9.6K or 7K continuous. All that wonderful technical information. What does it really mean? I don't know. What it means is the difference between the Powerwall 2 and the Powerwall Plus is now they've added an inverter as part of the gig.
Right.
So you're no longer...
you don't have to have your end-phase inverters, solar edge inverters, things like that. You can have your...
It all goes through the Tesla battery
inverter,
which is really kind of cool. It's all integrated into one.
Yep.
The bad part about that is if you have a system already up with inverters, you can't retrofit it with this because it has to run off this inverter.
Yeah.
So we don't do that. But very, very neat how they did this. And then they've now, these 2 right here, the 2 and the Plus, have been discontinued. They don't make them anymore. They just stopped making them in December. So we don't sell them anymore.
Yep.
They're done. They've all evolved now to the Powerwall 3. Dun, 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 the beautiful Powerwall 3, which you see there on the right.
What do you think is the next one?
Powerwall 4?
Oh, geez.
So the 3 has just come out.
Yep.
We were the first installer in Arizona to actually have it. I'm not sure the availability for other installers, but we're selling it. And it's a 13.5 battery. Here's the difference with this one. It's got an 11.5K inverter in it. So you don't see it broken into 2 pieces. It's actually just inside of it.
Yeah.
So the inverter's in there. 11.5 allows you to do a lot more.
Yeah.
You can put a bigger system on it. It's just better.
Yeah, because in the old days, people would call in and they would say, "Hey, I want a battery," and then we take a look at their solar system, and depending on the size of the solar system, we would say, "You can't just get one battery.